Your coffee's getting cold again. You haven't touched it for a while. There's something resting on your lips, but you just look at me and smile. The room is quiet after 8. The window holds the fading light. Your shoulder barely touches mine. Neither of us moves aside. You look down and then back at me, like there is something you want me to see. We're closer than words tonight. No need to get the timing right. Your hand is resting next to mine, and that already says enough. We're closer than words tonight. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide. You stay right here, I stay right here, I stay right here, and somehow that feels like us. The waiter clears the empty cups. The chairs are turning upside down. You say we should be leaving soon, but neither one of us stands up. A passing car lights up your face, then disappears across the wall. I almost tell you what I feel, but maybe you already know. You breathe in and moving close, like there is something we both almost spoke. We're closer than words tonight. No need to get the timing right. Your hand is resting next to mine, and that already says enough. We're closer than words tonight. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide. You stay right here, I stay right here, I stay right here, and somehow that feels like us. Maybe some things don't need a name. Maybe the silence can say it the same. The smallest distance, the softest light. Your eyes still holding mine. We're closer than words tonight. No need to make it sound just right. Your fingers slowly touch my hand, and that already says enough. We're closer than words tonight. The city waits outside the light. You stay right here, I stay right here, a little longer this time. Your coffee's cold, the room is dim, but I can feel you leaning in. You ask me what I'm thinking while looking down at your cup. I say it's nothing important. You smile like that's not enough. The street outside is quieter. The last bus passes slow. You trace a circle on the table, like you already know. I don't say it, you don't ask, and still the feeling moves between us. You already know before I let it show. You hear it in the silence. You see it when I look away. You already know. I don't have to say it slow. The way you stay beside me gives every hidden word away. You pull your sleeves across your hands. The room is getting cold. I ask if you should head back home. You say not yet, I suppose. The song is playing softly, we've heard it once before. You move without moving your chair at all. I look at you, you look at me, like the answer has always been here. You already know before I let it show. You hear it in the silence, you see it when I look away. You already know I don't have to say it slow. The way you stay beside me gives every hidden word away. Maybe I've been careful, maybe you have to, leaving little spaces for the truth to make it through. No grand confession, no perfect line, just your hand near mine. You already know before the lights turn low. You hear it in my breathing, you feel it when I say your name. You already know there's nowhere left to go. The way you keep on looking tells me you have felt the same. I never said it, not out loud, but you already know by now. You asked why I went quiet, I said I lost my train of thought, but the truth was sitting right there, closer than I ever thought. Your sleeve was brushing my wrist, the room had emptied out. I could feel the words rise up and disappear inside my mouth. One breath, one look, 1 second more, and I might have said it all. It was almost a confession, almost more than I could hide. Your name was on the edge of every word, but I let the moment pass us by. It was almost a confession, you were waiting in the light. I came so close to telling you the truth and only said it getting late tonight. You smiled like you had heard it, even though I made no sound. You leaned back in your chair, but your eyes stayed where they were. The clock moved past 11, the street was wet with rain. I kept arranging simple sentences, then losing every one again. One breath, one look, 1 second more, and I might have crossed that line. It was almost a confession, almost more than I could hide. Your name was on the edge of every word, but I let the moment pass us by. It was almost a confession, you were waiting in the light. I came so close to telling you the truth and only said it's getting late tonight. Maybe you knew, maybe that was why you stayed a little longer and never asked me why. Maybe the silence was kinder than the truth, or maybe I was only too afraid to lose you. It was almost a confession, almost falling from my lips. Your hand was close enough to touch, and I could feel the whole room shift. It was almost a confession, still unfinished in the night. I came so close to telling you the truth and watched you disappear into the light. I had the words, I had the time, I almost made them yours that night. There's half a chair between us, your coat is hanging on the back. You turn the cup between your hands like you're waiting for me to ask. The window fogs around the edges, the streetlights blur outside. You say the weather changed so fast. I say yeah, it did tonight. We talk around it nice and slow, leaving little spaces for what we almost know. There's a little space between us, not enough to feel far away. Your knee is almost touching mine, but neither one of us will change. There's a little space between us where every quiet feeling stays. One move can make it disappear, but we leave it there this way. You show me something on your phone, not leaning close enough to see. Your hair falls softly past your cheek and brushes for a second against me. You laugh and say it's nothing much, but you don't move away. The song behind the counter ends and still we sit the same. We talk around it nice and slow, leaving little spaces for what we're scared to know. There's a little space between us, not enough to feel far away. Your knee is almost touching mine, but neither one of us will change. There's a little space between us where every quiet feeling stays. One move can make it disappear, but we leave it there this way. Maybe the distance is keeping us safe. Maybe it's holding the words we can't say. Maybe tomorrow we'll cross that line. Tonight your hand rests just beside mine. There's a little space between us, smaller every time you breathe. The shoulder turns a little closer, like you're asking me to see. There's a little space between us, but it doesn't feel the same. One move can make it disappear, and I think you feel that way. The lights go down, we stay somehow. The space between us feels smaller now. Music was a little loud. You turned your face toward mine. You said I didn't hear you, though I hadn't said a line. Your chair was angled closer, your sleeve was near my hand. I caught the scent of rain outside and forgot what I had planned. You leaned in, I stayed still for a second. The whole room disappeared when you leaned in close to me. I forgot the words I meant to say. Your voice was only inches from mine, and everything else fell away. When you leaned in close to me, the distance changed without a sound. You asked me something simple, but my heart was much too loud. The traffic moved beyond the glass, red lights across your face. You tucked your hair behind your ear, then left your hand in place. I answered something ordinary. You smiled and looked away, but neither one of us moved back to where we were before that space. You leaned in, I stayed near, like the silence was something we could hear. When you leaned in close to me, I forgot the words I meant to say. Your voice was only inches from mine, and everything else fell away. kept that little moment long after you left that place. When you leaned in close to me, the night became a quieter place. Your breath was warm against my cheek, and time slowed down around your face. When you leaned in close to me, I knew what I was scared to know. You asked me something simple, but I think you felt it too. You leaned in, the lights went low. I said nothing, but you already know. You stopped beneath the doorway and turned back one more time. The rain was falling softly behind the yellow light. You said text me when you get home, like it was nothing new. But something in the way you stayed made me keep looking at you. Maybe it was small, maybe it was brief, but I felt the whole night change underneath my feet. Say you felt it too, that little pause before goodbye, the way you held my eyes a second longer than you had to. Say you felt it too, when neither one of us could move. I don't need every word, just say the silence reached you too. Your message came at midnight, just asking if I'm home. I read it twice before I wrote a simple yeah, I'm close. I almost added something, then watched the cursor blink. There are so many quiet ways to say more than we think. Maybe it was small, maybe it was brief, but I can still remember how close you stood to me. Say you felt it too, that little pause before goodbye, the way you held my eyes a second longer than you had to. Say you felt it too, when neither one of us could move. I don't need every word, just say the silence reached you too. I'm not asking for a promise, I'm not asking for a name. I only wanna know I wasn't alone in that moment. The rain against the window, your message on my screen. Maybe what we didn't say was louder than it seemed. Say you felt it too, when the street went quiet around us, the way your hand moved close, then rested near my sleeve. Say you felt it too, even if we leave it incomplete. I don't need every word, just tell me it was real to you. One small pause, one final look, say you felt it too. The hallway light was fading, you waited by the door. I said I should be leaving, but neither of us moved. Your hand was on the handle, mine rested by my side. The room behind us quiet, the city far outside. You turned your face a little more, and suddenly you felt so close. Your breath so close to mine, I could hear the space between us. Every word I meant to say felt quiet in that moment. Your breath so close to mine, warm against the evening air. You asked if I was tired, I said a little maybe, but I was only trying to keep my voice from changing. A car went by below us, its headlights crossed the wall. You looked at me so softly, I almost forgot it all. You stayed right there, I stayed the same, like moving back would change the night. Your breath so close to mine, I could hear the space between us. Every word I meant to say felt quiet in that moment. Your breath so close to mine, warm against the evening air. You didn't have to touch me, I could feel you standing there. Maybe it was only the stillness of the room. Maybe it was something neither of us meant to do. But when you said my name so quietly and slow, the smallest distance disappeared before I let you go. Your breath so close to mine, like a secret in the dark. Every little sound around us faded underneath my heart. Your breath so close to mine, and your eyes still holding mine. You didn't have to say, I could feel it all that night. One quiet room, one open door, your breath so close and nothing more. You left your hand beside mine and didn't pull away. The room was almost empty, the lights had turned to gray. I tried to change the subject, you smiled and shook your head, like every careful little word had already been read. No more looking down, no more turning slow. There was nothing left that we didn't already know. There's nothing left to hide, not in the way you look at me, not in the space you leave whenever you move closer. There's nothing left to hide. The truth is resting in plain sight. You stay a little longer and I stop pretending tonight. The rain had stopped outside, but drops still marked the glass. You asked me what I wanted, I let the question pass. Then you said my name softly, like you had said enough. And all the walls I kept between us didn't feel so strong. No more looking down, no more careful lines. There was nothing left to keep outside the light. There's nothing left to hide, not in the way you look at me, not in the space you leave whenever you move closer. There's nothing left to hide. The truth is resting in plain sight. You stay a little longer and I stop pretending tonight. Maybe we were waiting for one of us to move. Maybe all the silence was already telling the truth. No perfect answer, no practice line, just your hand still resting next to mine. There's nothing left to hide. I see clearly in your eyes the way you breathe my name and let the quiet stay between us. There's nothing left to hide. The room is dim, but I can see it. You stay There's nothing left, nothing left to hide. The song had finished playing, but no one reached for more. Your shoulder rested next to mine, your coat lay by the door. The clock kept moving forward. The room was almost dark. You drew a line across my sleeve, then left your fingers there. No reason to move, no reason to speak. The quiet felt warmer with you next to me. We stayed like that a little longer than we planned. Your head close to my shoulder, my hand beside your hand. We stayed like that while all the lights went down. Neither one of us said anything, but neither turned around. You asked me what the time was, your phone was by your side. I told you it was getting late, you only closed your eyes. The rain returned outside, soft against the window glass. I thought about the morning and let the thought pass. No reason to move, no reason to leave. The night felt less empty with you next to me. We stayed like that a little longer than we planned. Your head close to my shoulder, my hand beside your hand. We stayed like that while all the lights went down. Neither one of us said anything, but neither turned around. Maybe we were tired, maybe we were scared. Maybe staying still was the closest we could get. No promises spoken, no answer to find. Only your breathing keeping time with mine. We stayed like that until the street became quiet. Your fingers touched my sleeve, and I didn't try to hide it. We stayed like that, as if the night could wait. Neither one of us said goodbye. We only stayed. The room went still. The rain came back, and for a while we stayed like that. The curtains held the morning in a thin and silver line. Your breathing stayed beside me, slow and close to mine. The room was almost waking. A car moved down the street. I knew the night was over, but I didn't wanna leave. So I stayed still and let it last. One quiet moment before the dark had passed. Before we opened our eyes, let the morning wait outside. Let the room stay soft and quiet. Let your hand keep touching mine. Before we open our eyes, we don't have to name the night. For a little while longer, everything still feels right. Your fingers moved a little, like you were almost awake. I watched the light grow warmer across the pillow by your face. You whispered something softly, too low for me to hear. I didn't ask you to repeat it, I only moved a little near. So we stayed still and let it be. One quiet morning, holding you in me. Before we opened our eyes, let the morning wait outside. Let the room stay soft and quiet. Let your hand keep touching mine. Before we open our eyes, we don't have to name the night. For a little while longer, everything still feels right. Soon the phones will start ringing. The city will return. We'll talk about the weather and leave some words unheard. But here inside the silence, before the day begins, there is nothing between us. We have to hide again. Before we open our eyes, let the daylight take its time. Let me keep this little feeling before it turns into goodbye. Before we open our eyes, stay exactly where you are for a little while longer. Let the morning feel this far. The curtains moved, the street came alive, but we stayed still before we opened our eyes. The morning touched the curtains, but I kept my eyes closed. Your breathing changed beside me, soft enough to let me know. You moved a little closer, the pillow shifted slow. I didn't have to look at you, I could feel you smile. No words, no light, just the warmth beside me in the quiet. I could feel you smile before I saw your face. Like the room became a little warm without anything changing. I could feel you smile in the way you said my name. You were quiet in the morning, but I heard everything. The street began below us, the door closed down the hall. You traced a line across my hand so lightly, almost not at all. I asked if you were awake. You waited for a while and whispered maybe just a little, and I could feel you smile. No words, no need, the smallest sound was enough for me. I could feel you smile before I saw your face. Like the room became a little warm without anything changing. I could feel you smile in the way you said my name. You were quiet in the morning, but I heard everything. Maybe I imagined the softness in the air. Maybe it was only the way you stayed so near. But when I opened my eyes, you were looking back at me. Like the feeling in the silence was something we could keep. I could feel you smile before the daylight filled the room. In the pause between your breathing and the way you didn't move. I could feel you smile, and I smiled without a sound. For a little while that morning, nothing else was needed. before the day began. You looked across the table, then moved your cup aside. The morning light was resting in the corners of your eyes. I started with a sentence, then let it disappear. You smiled like you had heard it before it reached your ears. No need to finish, no need to explain. The quiet between us was saying the same. No need to say it, I can see it in your face, in the way you keep on staying when you could have walked away. No need to say it, I can hear it when you breathe. Every little thing you don't say still finds its way to me. You asked me for the sugar, though it was by your hand. I passed it slowly to you and let my fingers land. You looked down for a moment, then laughed beneath your breath, like both of us were trying not to make too much of it. No need to finish, no need to be sure. The smallest little gesture was already something more. No need to say it, I can see it in your face, in the way you keep on staying when you could have walked away. No need to say it, I can hear it when you breathe. Every little thing you don't say still finds its way to me. Maybe words would change it, maybe words would make it real, but I already know enough from everything I feel. Your hand beside my coffee, your eyes that never leave. There are so many quiet ways to tell me what you mean. No need to say it, let the moment stay this way. Let the morning move around us while we leave the words unnamed. No need to say it, I already understand. You stay close beside me and let your fingers touch my hand. No perfect line, no reason why. No need to say it, not tonight. I didn't notice when it happened, when your chair moved next to mine, when every ordinary evening started taking up my mind. You knew how I took my coffee, I knew when you needed space. Somewhere in the little moments we became this close without a name. No sudden change, no single sign, just you appearing in more of my life. I never thought I'd get this close to you, close enough to know your quiet moods, close enough to hear the words you never let anybody hear. I never thought I'd get this close to you, close enough to miss you when you leave. Somewhere between the smallest things, you started meaning more to me. You leave your jacket by my doorway, you know which window doesn't close. You laugh before I finish talking, like you already know the joke. We still call it nothing special, We still act like nothing changed, but I keep finding traces of you in every corner of my day. No sudden change, no perfect time, just you becoming part of what feels right. I never thought I'd get this close to you, close enough to know your quiet moods, close enough to hear the words you never let anybody hear. I never thought I'd get this close to you, close enough to miss you when you leave. Somewhere between the smallest things, you started meaning more to me. Maybe closeness happens before we understand, in cups left on the table, in the warmth of someone's hand. No grand beginning, no line we had to cross, only all the little distances we slowly learned to lose. I never thought I'd get this close to you, close enough to let the silence stay, close enough to look at you and not have to turn away. I never thought I'd get this close to you, but now it feels too late to leave. Somewhere between your hand and mine, you became a part of me. No single moment, no clear view, I only know I'm this close to you. You stood beneath the streetlight, your hands inside your coat. I try to find a simple way to say what we both know. The rain had nearly ended, the pavement held the light. You looked at me and smiled like there was nothing left to hide. No careful words, no looking away. The truth had been with us long before today. We both knew every time we stayed too long, every time the room went quiet and neither one moved on. We both knew in every unfinished line, you were waiting for my answer, I was waiting for a sign. You said I should be going, but stay beside the door. I said I'll see you sometime, though we both wanted more. Your fingers touched my sleeve, then slowly found my hand. It wasn't a confession, but I finally understood. No perfect words, no reason to wait. The truth had been between us in every small mistake. We both knew every time we stayed too long, every time the room went quiet and neither one moved on. We both knew in every unfinished line, you were waiting for my answer, I was waiting for a sign. In It only brought us here. We both know long before we let it show. In the distance getting smaller, in the silence turning warm. We both know, and there was nothing left to prove. You held my hand beneath the light, like you had always known the truth. No more waiting, no more signs. We both knew the whole time. The room is full of morning, but I keep the curtains drawn. Your cup is on the table where you left it before dawn. I close my eyes a moment and everything returns. The way you said my name, the quiet in your words. Some things disappear when I try to look, but every little feeling comes back when I don't. You're clearer with my eyes closed, closer when the lights are low. I can see the smallest moments that I almost let go. You're clearer with my eyes closed. Every silence, every sign, all the things I couldn't understand are finally falling into place tonight. I remember by the doorway how you waited in the rain, how your fingers found my sleeve before you softly said my name. I thought I needed answers, I thought I needed proof, but every time the world goes quiet, all I seem to find is you. Some things become clear when the noise is gone. The truth was in the moments I kept moving on from. You're clearer with my eyes closed, closer when the lights are low. I can see the smallest moments that I almost let go. You're clearer with my eyes closed. Every silence, every sign, all the things I couldn't understand are finally falling into place tonight. The coffee getting colder, the chair beside my own, the way we stay together when we both should have gone, the words we never finished, the hands we almost held. Maybe I was looking too hard to see what I already felt. You're clearer with my eyes closed, like the morning through the blinds. Every little distance between us disappears inside my mind. You're clearer with my eyes closed, and I finally understand. You were never hard to read, I was only scared to take your hand. I close my eyes, the room grows still, and there you are, a little clearer still.